Hey, I am Claire from Essential Sisterhood, and I'm going to show you a very quick and easy way to knock out a chemical product in your home with something you can do at home. You can make really simply with oils from your Young Living Premium Starter Kit. I will say most people that are learning about essential oils and are choosing to invest their time and energy into essential oils are doing so because they're aware of the vastly damaging chemicals that are in our body care, our home care, our foods, and things like that. All of these products, they're becoming aware of them and they are wanting to find ways to eliminate these chemicals from their homes. So, one of the things that you can do with your essential oils is make your own dryer sheets. You can revamp your entire laundry process, which, as far as interventions in the chemical laden process goes, fixing your laundry routine, taking the chemicals out and turning it into a chemical free routine is a huge impact choice for your family. You are wearing your clothes all day long. So when we're washing our clothes with something that's chemical filled and toxic in the laundry, and then we're using chemical dryer sheets afterwards, we're just caking chemicals into the layers and the fibers of our clothes, and then we're wearing them all day long. So anytime things are touching our skin, we are absorbing that. When you're walking outside barefoot, you're absorbing what you're touching. When you're putting your clothes on, you're absorbing what is on your clothes. So we want to make sure that our laundry routine is as chemical free as it possibly can be. So you do have a couple of options with using essential oils for your laundry routine, especially in the dryer. First of all, I start with the Thieves laundry soap. It is highly rated. All of the ingredients rate a B or higher or an A on the EWG Skin Deep database, which makes it a really thumbs up product. It is great. And then in the dryer, you can be using essential oils on your wool dryer balls, or you can make your own reusable dryer sheets. We have always used wool dryer balls for years, and I've always had to remake them or rebuy them because they get lost in my home. I'm not good at keeping track of them, and then they get turned into balls, and then they get outside, and somehow they just haven't worked out for us the way that I thought they would. And to replace them is pretty expensive. It takes about $20 of wool to make a new set, and then the time investment of winding all of that yarn. So when we needed to find our dryer balls and replace those again, instead of doing that, I made my own dryer sheets, and I have found this to be more economical and a lot faster. So all you need is regular white vinegar. You need a jar, a 32-ounce jar. It can be more fun than this, but this is a basic mason jar. And then you need these little face cloths that are just muslin, and then they're just kind of stitched at the edge. I got them on Amazon, and they are just called muslin facial makeup cloths, and you can look them up and get them on Amazon Prime. They come in a pack of 10, which is a great number to start with, and you can order more as you need them. We have a lot of them. We have 3 children, and we do laundry pretty much every day. So it's nice to have a lot of them. So with those, I just fold them in half and then roll them. And then I have my stack here. I couldn't even tell you how many there are. I would start with 10, like I said, but mine are just, as they come out of the dryer, we just stack them. We fold them in half and stack them on top of the dryer. And then when this is getting low and there's only 1 or 2 left, then I will remake this whole solution so that we can use them as we're doing laundry. So, like I said, jar, vinegar, cloths, and then your essential oils, and I'll talk about those in a minute. So first, you're just going to add half a cup of vinegar. And the reason we're using vinegar for this instead of water or some other liquid is that the vinegar will actually help to soften and reduce static. So it'll help soften the clothes and reduce static. So that is a great benefit of having the homemade dryer sheets versus the wool dryer balls. I never really found that the dryer balls were reducing static. So my half cup of vinegar is already loaded, and then I'm going to pick just any essential oil that I love the scent of, and I tend to pick some of the less expensive essential oils for this. Your Young Living Premium Starter Kit comes with a number of oils that smell beautiful, especially, and will help freshen your clothes. So I love to use lavender. I love to use lemon. It has a great fresh scent. And then I love purification. Purification is a huge favorite for the laundry routine because it's going to eliminate and just cancel out all of those odors without masking them. It does a great job of that. And then Stress Away is another one that's really beautiful in dryer sheets. So for today, I am just going to go ahead and grab the lavender, and you're going to do 20 drops in that half cup. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and put your face cloths in. My bottle is low. Strap in slowly. Okay, perfect. You don't have to do a whole lot of mixing. I'm going to swirl it around. And then the reason I fold these in half and roll them is so that they each get kind of an equal amount of the solution, the mixture that we've made. So I'm just going to put them all in so that they can wick up that liquid. It takes just a few minutes once they're all in there for each of the face cloths to absorb. Can you see that they're in there and the liquid's in the bottom? It'll absorb all the way through, just wick straight like a candle. And when you pull them out, the top of your cloth will be, it will be wet with that vinegar solution. And that is it. I promised it was super simple. And like I said, the way that we use them is we use 1 or 2 in the dryer load as we put clothes in the dryer, and then as we remove the laundry right then into the basket, I pull out the individual reusable dryer sheets and stack them on top of the dryer and just replicate the process as I need to. And it takes literally less than 2 minutes to do this every time that we need to do it. We do it every other week or so. Thank you guys. Good luck. And be sure to tune in and follow Essential Sisterhood for videos on how to continue to reduce chemicals in your home. Bye.